Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Victor, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for coming and getting your nightly dose of medicine, because our medicine is the best medicine. Hey, it is what it is. So, let's see. Yeah, I got tons of things to talk about, so I've got to measure myself and make sure that the time is like I keep an eye on the time tonight. I hope, let's see, who do we have in chat? Lisa, welcome. Lioness and Keith. And if Vincent's out there too, let's say hi to him. Just in case that was not some kind of foul up. And I believe Radiance should be here any moment. But hey, she may be having one of her dinner parties again. I don't know. But hopefully she shows up. And what else? It's really cool. We live in some very interesting times, my friends, because it's like I have a dear friend of mine that is really into conspiracy stuff, and her nickname's Conspiracy Chick. And the thing is that it's interesting how people come into our lives. There's the bath crew too. Hey, Serena, welcome. Welcome, bath crew. Just be safe. But it's interesting how people come into your life, and it's like when you have a spiritual experience. Okay, you have a spiritual experience. Hey, Radiance. Yeah. Let me move to another screen, you guys, so Radiance can see better. So yes, we do. We do. The lovely Radiance is in the house, so she'll be on the love node along with Lisa tonight. So, but let's go over here so she can see the chat a little bit better. There you go. Can you see that pretty good, Radiance? Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Train of thought. But it's interesting how people come into your life, and at first you're just happy. Hey, you have somebody cool that comes in, and you start having, you have cool experiences or cool conversations and things like that. But it's really interesting when you cross paths with people and they come into your life. And sometimes, what is a saying? Sometimes it's a reason or a season. And it's really awesome if you stop and you kind of take an inventory of what people bring. I don't think about that. What do we bring to each other? You see, and it's not like there has to be anything. And sometimes it's just better off not even analyzing that. Hey, Cosmic Mom, welcome. And sometimes it's better to not even put any thought into it. It's just like, hey, appreciate what you have, and you're too busy having fun with one another or something, or having great experiences or great meals, whatever it is, and you never stop to really analyze what this person brings to you. And it's nice to maybe give it some thought, spend a few minutes, give it some thought, and appreciate it. And sometimes it's more, wow. Sometimes that was weird. Sometimes it's on a different level. Sometimes people come in and temper you when you need temperance. Sometimes they come in and lift you when you need to be lifted. Sometimes it can be anything. It can be anything, but not necessarily something that right off the top of your head, or a bat. Hey, Lioness, welcome. Enjoyed your video you posted yesterday, and I think that's. Linus has a great story, you guys. So, I've just is not giving up. It's like we get beat down pretty bad sometimes, and if you screw up and get off the wagon, get off the wagon can mean many things to many, many people. It's just don't let it define you. It's like I have a saying: I let my past refine me. I don't let it define me. So it's refined, not defined, for clarity. Because think about it, no one on this stinking planet, you could pick the holiest of holy people. I guess you could have, I don't know, some person out there that may be, quote, the holiest on the planet. I tell you, you would be hard pressed to find someone that is what is deemed as perfect. A lot of people try to be perfect. People on Instagram try to be perfect. Instagram to me, I'm streaming there right now, but it's not my favorite. It's, I stream a lot of places I don't care for, essentially, because it's, it's getting this word out, and it's to help people grow. It's help to spread love, peace, and joy, and make the planet a freaking better place to live for all of us. But well, I'm really going down a rabbit hole there. But Instagram seems to be more like, hey, look at me stuff than it is. And I know some of you guys are on Instagram. I'm on my Instagram, but I just don't really care. I think it's making people, and maybe social media in general, a lot more narcissistic. It's about attention more than it is about spreading goodwill or something like that. Attention is now the currency of the world. Because some people go out there and do really stupid stuff just to get their 15 minutes of fame. Wow, shoot. Okay. Well, that's a freaking rabbit hole. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it, Radiance? All right. We had some remarkable things. I'm going to talk about the news for a moment. Of course, it's not political. But what's really cool is yesterday, Sunday morning, was remarkable. There was a test flight of a SpaceX rocket. And this rocket, a really big one of the heavies, took off from a launch pad, and then the booster, the bottom part with all the motors and engines, came back down and landed and was retrieved in a couple chopstick things, these two arms that come in, and caught the booster. And it's very remarkable. And if you just get on YouTube and just do a little search on SpaceX heavy booster launch or something, you'll find it. And there's kind of a nice recap out there for over 5 minutes. And it is a remarkable time technologically that we live right now. And just a lot of amazing things for all the BS that's going on the planet, the constant warfare and people wanting to blow the holy crap out of each other. There's a lot of good out there still. And that's something I like to focus on, especially here, because each one of you here to experience this meditation, and each one of you are ambassadors. You're ambassadors of yourself. You're ambassadors of the love you put out. Because if you haven't noticed it, and depending on where you're at in your journey, people are drawn to you. They want to be in that energy. They want to be in that energy because people are hungry. People are hungry for this. People are hungry. People are getting tired of just useless short-term relationships. They're getting tired of just being fed garbage everywhere. It's constant bombardment. Our food is bad. Let's feed the people nasty food so they can take some pill for it, so they can be a pharmaceutical patient their entire lives. Man, I am freaking all over the place tonight, you guys. Oh, so additionally, there was another launch this morning by the same company, by SpaceX. And to this morning, they shot up a very large satellite. And when this satellite's completely unfolded with the solar panels and everything, it is actually larger than a basketball court. And I thought that was I thought it was very interesting. So that went successfully. So we had 2 launches back to back. So me being kind of a space geek or nerd or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, a space enthusiast. Because the cool thing, much like this community, the space community is team space. We're always about, and we don't care if it's the Russians or the Chinese or whomever launching it. It's team space. And it's a really awesome community. If you're ever out there, you find yourself, I use Spaceflight Now on YouTube. They have some really good coverage, and their website as well, spaceflightnow.com, is pretty much up to date with launch schedules, because it's kind of hard because the media doesn't really give space news a whole lot. They do it after the fact and not beforehand. You'd think that, hey, but I guess, since we've launched 93, 96 rockets into space this year alone, 93 last year, it's kind of becoming second nature, and I guess people are just kind of bored of it on some level. But let me tell you, the community is amazing. It's really nice, and it's heavily moderated because there's no BS, no politics, none of this, none of that, and nothing negative about any other country's ability or lack of ability to launch stuff into orbit. Yeah. Hey, Lisa, welcome. All right. let's go talk about the meditation real quick. Had some questions about it from a few friends of mine online. I say friends, just people that I communicate with online. You know how you go into some chats and some of you, we met that way. But there's Darren and Luna out there. They're awesome energy workers. And they asked me today, I thought, well, shoot, I need to update my graphic because, I'm changing the choice nodes from love, peace, and joy to peace, joy, and truth. And I'm flopping those around. I'll have that graphic made very soon. And of course, the power nodes are going to be Father Sky, Love, and Mother Gaia. And the choice nodes are called a choice because when you're being in your self-full truth, and some of these are, it's kind of tough to put Father Sky and Mother Gaia in choices. However, we do have a choice basically for all of these. Because if you want to pull that great ether energy from Father Sky, you can do it right now. And speaking of that, I sent the symbol to all of you right when the stream started. And someone else doesn't know what the symbol is tonight, but I'm trying a different tact and I'm not putting a whole lot of effort into it. I'm just saying this is the symbol. I'm sending it to you right now. Bang. And we'll see if any of you guys get it. All right. So in essence, if you want to go outside and get grounded, you can go out right now. Some people do the bang, bang, tap, tap, meaning they walk out, step in the grass with both their feet, and then boom, they're grounded. I like to linger a little bit longer, at least a minute or something, and just get good and grounded. That in a way is a choice to go out there and get grounded. So I didn't leave much time for that. All right, let's go talk to Radiance. How are you doing?
Feeling the love and light.
That is, I don't think you could actually say that any better. That's like the best answer. That's the best answer.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like to do it barefooted too, Lisa. Also, I wear these wonderful sandals called Earth Runners, and they have like a copper peg in the bottom of them that are supposed to keep you grounded. Now everyone's saying hi to Radiance.
Hey,
all right. She's saying, oh, so they can hear you now.
Oh, sorry.
All right. I guess I'll do the reveal of the object at the end. All right. Let's get ready, you guys and girls. Let's get our eyes closed, get comfortable. I'm going to clear our energy with a loud sound. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. You find yourself floating, just floating in space, perfectly safe. You look around you, see this golden, translucent sphere all around you. It's quite large. And you see our planet below. And our planet has this beautiful scarlet sheen, which you recognize as our previous night's effort, the residual energy from our final pulse. In front of you, you see a three-sided pyramid, a golden pyramid, with a diamond pyramid on the top, capping it off. It's absolutely beautiful. Above the pyramid, you see the Father Sky node appear. Below the pyramid, with her feet firmly planted in the earth's soil, you see the Mother Gaia node appear. In quick succession, at each one of the horizontal points on the golden pyramid, you see love, peace, and joy nodes appear. Inside of the golden pyramid, you see the truth node appear. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, hold for a moment, exhale through our mouth. Very good. Very good. Now look down in your light body. See a small spark of light right there in your heart space, growing ever brighter. But now let's connect to each other. Let's connect to all the wonderful, positive energies all around us. Very good. Let's connect. I'm connecting to Radiance, connecting to Keith, to Lisa, to Serena, to Cosmic Mom, to Lioness, and everyone else that's participating anonymously. Welcome. Very good. Now look back down in your light body and you'll see that spark is growing ever brighter. Now it's up to your shoulders and your knees, just encompassing your full body. And you feel that tube grow out of your back, and it goes out and pierces that golden unity consciousness around all of us. And you see any kind of muck or junk holding you back, anything low vibration, anything that does not serve your higher or lower good is getting pushed out of that. This healing bright light that you're pulling in is cleansing and repairing any cells that are abnormal. Getting rid of any dis-ease, anything holding you back, any hate, any distrust, any fear, loathing, you name it. Anything low on that consciousness chart is getting pushed out. And see that beautiful clear tube coming out and piercing the unity consciousness, pushing that muck out. See it growing ever brighter and clearer as this gunk gets pushed out of our body. Just do one more sweep, start at your toes, and just one more sweep of energy all the way up, almost like a squeegee. Just bring it up your legs and over your arms and your head, and then push it right there to that tube in your back. See all of that come out. It's on the other side of our unity consciousness. You see it break up into a billion pieces and shoot off into space, never to ever infect another being again. Now let's collapse that tube back into our body. Let's go get on our nodes. I'm going to step into Father Sky tonight. I ask that Lisa and Radiance step into love. Keith, step into peace. Lioness, step into joy. And those of you on Mother Gaia and Truth, welcome. Please step into your nodes now. Let's begin pushing our nodal intention and our individual intention into the golden pyramid. Radiance, what color will we be tonight?
Lemon yellow.
Lemon yellow. So it is. As we push our intention and our nodal energy, reach up to the unity consciousness all around us. Tap into that energy as well. Pull it down and focus it. Let your body be a conduit for your specific node. Very good. I'm sending celestial ether energy to all of you and to all your nodes. And we know the truth node is in the center of the pyramid, wrapping it all up in selfful truth. You see that diamond at the top grow ever brighter, lemon yellow. It's getting brighter and brighter. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first wave. 1, 2, pulse. See in your mind's eye this beautiful yellow wave, this lemon yellow wave of love, peace, joy, unity, calm. Slowly cross over, just depart from the feet of Mother Gaia node in every direction, overtaking that scarlet energy from last night, just absorbing it and adding to itself, just strengthening this beautiful wave that is now past the equator, coming down and crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere. Now all of last night's energy has been absorbed back into this beautiful creation we have. Very good. Coming back up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where she will push this excess energy up into the golden pyramid above. Let's reaffirm our connections with one another and our nodal energy. Let's reaffirm our connection with the unity consciousness, that translucent golden sphere around all of us. Let's pull that energy in. Very good. Pull it right in. Let's push it. Begin pushing into the golden pyramid once again. You see that diamond pyramid at the top growing ever brighter and brighter. Very good. Wonderful. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our second wave for the evening. 1, 2, pulse. See this magnificent yellow, lemon yellow wave of love, peace, and joy, knowing that it's reaching thousands of people. It's reaching all the flora and fauna on the planet. All the flora and fauna and thousands of beings right now are finding this gift. They're finding joy. They're finding peace. We give, we supply, we make available a reason to have peace in their life. If they are seeking peace, they shall find it. If they're seeking love, we're handing it to them. If they're seeking joy, we're simply handing what is there. We are giving it to them freely, and they can drink their fill. Now this beautiful lemon yellow wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where she will push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Very good. Now reaffirm your connection. Be very present in this, my friends. Sit and appreciate every moment we have together and every moment in this wonderful energetic connection that we share. This is our creation. This beautiful energy you're experiencing right now is due to all of us. Now let's push this beautiful intention, our nodal intention, into the golden pyramid and see that bright lemon yellow light at the top of the pyramid grow ever brighter and brighter. You can see it through your closed eyes. See it in your third eye, that bright spot getting ever brighter and brighter. Very good. A little bit of extra up now, just a little bit more energy. I'm going to push a little bit harder. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave. 1, 2, pulse. And see this wonderful pulse of love, peace, and joy. This lemon yellow wave, this truth wave, crossing over the northern hemisphere of the planet in every direction. This time it's leaving a pixie dust trail, fairy dust trail, beautiful lemon yellow energy that will reside and remain for the next 24 hours until we meet again. This beautiful wave is coming down on the southern hemisphere of the planet, crossing over itself and working its way back up to the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or I'll ask Mother Gaia node and those holding that node to store some of this excess energy in their sacral chakra and to send the rest of this excess energy up to all the node holders and participants above. And I ask each one of you to do the same. Store this excess energy in your sacral chakra, your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. Now let's put our hands up on our shoulders. Give ourselves a nice, wonderful embrace. Very good. Beautiful embrace. Very good. Squeeze your shoulders. Just feel your hands on your shoulders. Feel the love that you're giving yourself right now, because you are worthy of love. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of joy. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths into our nose. Exhale through our mouth. And on our third exhale, I'll release this wonderful grasp we have on ourselves. Release. Now let's gently pull our energy back from one another. Pulling my energy back from Lisa, from Linus, from Radiance, from Keith, from Cosmic Mom, from the Truth Node and those on that node, from Mother Gaia. Just pull your energy back. Nice and gentle. Very good. Know that with this activity, you will not be drained afterward. And something else. You are never alone. Now you are part of this unity consciousness that we add to each night. And it is also there for your personal use throughout the day. When you're ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. Wow. Wow, this is interesting. Hold on, let's go to another screen before we say goodnight. Lisa writes, if you can't read this, maybe this seems wild to y'all, but first in the beginning, I saw a tiger about to pounce on a mouse. And then after the meditation, a bright light bulb. Keep in mind I'm busy working. Wow, that's interesting. I love when visions come in like that. All right, so what I sent to all of you tonight was this. So unfortunately not a mouse or a tiger, but I sent glasses. So if any of you keyed on that, interesting, awesome. Also, yeah, glasses. Something else too that I wanted to touch on real quick is the first time I ever had a cord cutting with a Reiki master. Hey, that's awesome, Keith. Hey, man, that's the way it works. Yeah, we all, it's the ocean. Wait, what is it? What's the saying? Here's one of my sayings again. A tide raises all boats. A rising tide lifts all boats. Something like that. Yeah. So, and Lisa, there's no right or wrong with the whole card thing. It's just an experiment, because this also gets you guys ready for one of these days. I'm going to, we're going to, Radiance and I are going to send this out to you guys, and everyone's going to nail it, and no one's going to be surprised. You see, it's not going to freak you out when it happens. You're going to be like, oh, finally. So, yeah. All right, you guys. Yeah, it is a good saying, Lisa. I agree. Oh, there's something else I was going to touch on. Oh, well, I guess I can wait till tomorrow. I certainly don't seem to be at any loss for words tonight. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you all. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you love, peace, and joy. And until tomorrow night, namaste.